giving new meaning to what a man will do for a duck. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning, and we're in an area, I have no idea where we are. We're in a high-tech world, we're just trying to survive in it. America is scurrying to and fro. At 5 o'clock in the morning, they're all going somewhere, and all we want to do is kill a duck. What do you think, Dan?
I think we need to call AAA.
We gonna come to Texas, stay a while, about 3 or 4 days. We're from Louisiana, but we got 14 inches of rain in about a 6 or 7 day period. We went from hunting a foot of water to 15 to 16 feet of water. That quick. It's got to where killing a duck is a very difficult thing to do. So we moved to Texas out west. Out here it's dry country. We certainly don't have to worry about a flood. Ain't gotta do what we gotta do, Dan. All right, boys, here's what we got here. We are in the middle of a ball open. There's nothing out here. And I mean, this is deep mud, like 15 feet of mud. So what we did was, it's a long shot. We can kill 15, 20 ducks here a day. But you see our blind, how we did it? We made it fairly spread out. And Tommy and them boys, the rest of them duck men over in that. Y'all stand up a little bit, boys, where we can see you over there. See? And y'all get down again. Now, when I'm talking about mud, boys, let me show you something. It says Mud Buddy Backwater Motors. When I'm telling you, boys, that there is some serious mud out here, I'm gonna make you a little loop out here. I'm gonna make a little loop right now. And I'm gonna show you that without this baby right here, you will not get here. You cannot come here. This is one dangerous piece of real estate. I've seen dead deer laying around out of here that tried to cross this thing. It's mud flat and they couldn't make it. And I'm gonna show you why you have to have this thing. You stay with me. Ain't hard to crank, do it. Keep your eye on that propeller. cut 'em, boy. Hey, now, ho, you just... Get them on the water. My motto was, I don't want to hit ground till I want today. You know, y'all say that's unsportsmanlike conduct. It's a widgeon fest. That widgeon's good duck. I like that widgeon. All of them coming in. Bull sprig locked up on the left, right here, coming in. You ready? Right, cut. Let's try right here. Oh, we want to make it in there. Let's see right here. I think that big it up. 3 feet to the left. I wasn't even shot him in, but I thought they were going to go on by. Oh, they're getting higher all the time. Mallard duck. I could have killed one over here. Wind will blow your shot 3 or 4 feet, so you're talking about hard to hit them. That's the reason we ain't killed about 15 or 20 here this morning. Lord, you notice I didn't tell you where this hole is, see? You know why I didn't tell you where this hole is? Because I don't want you to know where this hole is. When you see a duck try to lie wide like that out in them reeds, you know, you put that old don't light over there call. You get real fast and that one there started to light. He picked back up and we just stayed on him. Walked him right across the top of them reeds there till he come in here. Old blind builder himself, Tommy killed him. He's a wingman over here on the right-hand side. He'd rather build blinds than duck hunt, but he will shoot ducks, you know, if you press him. But he'd lot rather work all day long building duck blinds, cutting grass. But you need one man like that, always cutting brush and brushing, you know. What dreams are made of. Dan, that's why you left a string of women, a trail of women in tears, a trail of broken hearts.
Yeah.
Because of that right there. White boy, and I'm gonna officially. Straight out front. This gonna make you a official duck man here. Just call back to the head. You've been christened. You've been christened as an official duck man. Don't ever shave your whiskers, man. When you hear the wind on the wings, let me know. You hear the wind on the wings, that's when you think to get them. No wind on the wings, they just kind of cruising by. No, you ain't gonna get them. Don't move. Don't make a move. Cut him, Jace. Cut him. Yep, that's all of it. No, he did. He's hit the neck. I don't know if he's gonna make it. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it. Brown and they have a good pattern, you know.
Cut.
he hit out there, Jace. You want to run him? Run that sucker in that boat, Jace.
Run.
You got some chill?
Yeah. He got that one outside of him. Yeah, I see him.
He's got a decoy.
He got 2 decoys. Oh no. He lost the decoys. That's the group we was looking for, wasn't it?
Always remember that I treat your privilege like it's my own.
There you go, that'll work.
Get down, get down. It's a good bunch. Coming on your right here, right here. Easy now. All right, let's do some damage. Get him, Jace.
Okay.
Now, how'd you get in touch with me? You just called up on the telephone?
I called Jace. I called for you. I talked to you a time or two. I think you got tired of talking to me and you put Jace on the phone. I think I just hounded y'all enough till you finally said, you wound up telling Jason, you know, this boy down there in Texas may have something. Won't you? You
Let me
said
get this right. You and your little friend were playing with a loaded pistol, right?
Oh,
yes.
Y'all were playing with a loaded pistol.
Uh-huh.
And your friend got this thing waving around.
Well,
and this thing goes off and hits you in the eye, more or less, through
right,
your right eye.
Right between, no, hit me right between that. You can barely see that dot, right between that. The boy didn't know what he did. We're sitting there looking at it. He's from me to you, Phil. And I said, is it loaded? And he breached it. He didn't know, but he put a shell in the chamber. And I said, is it loaded? He hit that button and he dropped a clip. And he said, no, here's a clip, here's the bullets. After that, I really don't know specifically what happened, but pretty much he just went, no, it ain't loaded, see? 6 inches away, point blank. Your video, point blank. Pulled the trigger, bullet hit me right there. Come out back here.
And I'm standing here talking to you.
You standing here talking to me? Yes, sir. Explain that. That's the other $1 million question.
You were shot between the eyes with a .45.
Largest caliber pistol known to man.
So you lost your right eye.
Can't hear out of my right ear.
Took the whole side of your head off over there.
Wow.
How much of your brain did you lose? Bound to lost a lot.
About probably 30–40% of it. The part I lost.
Well, Marcus, you've done real well with what you have left.
The right, well, I figured I was just so smart. What I had made up for what I lost. The right, you know, the right side of your brain, the right side of your brain controls the left side of your body movement.
Mm-hmm.
and the left, your right.
So your left side was paralyzed for a while?
Yeah, the right side of my brain's what got blown out. My left side was paralyzed for 2 or 3 weeks. I couldn't move it.
Marcus, that is some story, my man. That is quite a story.
Now I'm sitting here duck hunting with you.
Yeah. Hey.
You can't beat that with a stick.
That won't make a man trust in the Almighty. I don't know what will. But Marcus, I can't even tell that. You really can't even tell that it's hard to tell which eye is real, which one's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks real.
It does.
So do you keep it in there all the time?
No, usually when I'm duck hunting, if I'm duck hunting by myself, I go duck hunting, and I just keep an eye on everything back at home while I'm gone hunting.
Whoa. Marcus, you're the only man I've ever seen that I duck hunted with.
Now I can really be in 2 places at once.
You can duck hunt and keep an eye on everything at your house.
Everything.
Well, that's a positive thing out of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you back ready to go now.
Back ready now. I can see.
Yeah.
I can see to kill ducks now.
Hey, Marcus, always remember this. There's a resurrection coming, and you get two good eyes. So you get your eye back in the end.
I'll get it back in. I'll win in the end.
Yeah. Just go with one for a while. You all right?
Oh yeah, it'll all work out.
That's making that resurrection loom bigger and bigger all the time, ain't Jason? Come down.
All right, here we go.
Cut him, Phil. Cut him.
Let's kill him. Hold it right there. Speck a better, Jay. Speck a better. Speck a better. Good. I've done a lot of things, but laying up in a bunch of tumbleweeds and shooting these lesser Canadians coming over my head at 20, 30 yards, coming in out here, you know, it's a first. It's pretty sporty. I'm a duck hunter by trade, But this is what you call a semi-bushwhack. Not a full-blown bushwhack, but semi. Let's get these right here. Hey, Jace?
Yeah.
We need 2 more geese. Let's wait on 2 and whack them both. Let's get them, Jace. Unwashed clothes are warmer than washed clothes. Therefore, never wash your clothes. Now, but it's not but for 90 days, which is not that long. It's November, December, and January. Don't wash the hunting clothes. There is a certain mustiness, I'm gonna call it a mustiness, that develops after about 2 months. You need to air dry them about every couple of weeks. Just hang them outside, let the air blow through them. But when you put them on, they just form fit. They're the most comfortable. It's just like cradling up in your mother's arms when you get into some clothes that have not been washed in 3 months. It's just like crawling up in your mother's arms. I want you to look out there and you'll see one of the reasons I use these featherlight decoys. Now, we got just a slight breeze, but it doesn't take but just a little bit of breeze, and you see them decoys, see them? See how they turning? See how they moving? So you get way more movement of these. That's number 1. Number 2 is, these things are light. You carry more of them, so wherever you're going, we walked a long way to get to this hole, but it was pretty good because these things were light. They move better on the water because they got a round belly instead of a flat. And 3, this is a picture of a mallard duck. It's a picture, screen printed on a piece of a PVC skin. So when ducks get right down on top of them, they look down on them like this pintail here, see? See, it's got each individual feather. You know, forget about the little slosh of paint on the side here like they do, you know, and they mold them, flat bottom decoys. These things here, listen, this thing is light, well, it's light as a feather. You want that old sprig standing out there, see? Ducks you get out on top of them, they think they're ducks. That has, in my mind, has revolutionized decoys going into the 21st century. It's a great idea. I wish I'd have thought about it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. The problem is, boys, that I've noticed is we got a lot of these women, these yuppie types. They're cleanliness freaks. In other words, you can't even put your spit cup down for 10 seconds. You turn around there and the sucker's gone. You know, you lay something down and you say, what in the world happened to it? They're just picking up behind you and just cleaning, sweeping under your feet and all that stuff. Everybody needs to chill out on this, with this spick and span and soap powder. They just need to smooth out on it. A little clutter here or there, you know, a little grit in your crawl don't bother you. So that's my recommendation. It's a problem. I don't know. America's going to have to deal with it. So you boys can tell your women that. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. getting short work out of them robbers. I've been hunting ducks for 40 years. Those 5 widgeon against that skyline, coming on like that, and the sound they made is why I duck hunted. That sound on them wings, that's why I keep going duck hunting. I heard that wind on them wings. I said, oh. Right there. You know, we are duck hunting here too, so. Tail feathers, wing feathers, neck feathers.
Hey. Yeah, probably in your backyard. Yeah. Little 16, still get them.
Yeah. I'm stretching my gun barrel on that one.
Good girl. Good girl. Hey. Drop. Good girl. No? Okay. Yeah, I'll give you the honors, you bite. Ready?
Alberta. Bend neck. Look at the feet on that thing.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Boy, them feet there are blood red. What we got here? We got the sun. Sun's coming up in the east right here. We got him against that skyline at first, but now it's done popped up. So we got to get around the other side, get in the shade of that bank where the sun's in the duck's eyes instead of in our eyes. It's a slickum. Cut him, Benny. Cut the drake.
Right.
Boy, that sucker can look big as a goose.
Y'all keep blowing, getting me in that close. I get it.
You big as a goose, ain't you, Benny?
Got covered, got it. Right.
Get
Got
him.
it.
Gotta shoot him in the heel. He's gonna run and skipping. I'll lay his head down there in a minute. There's something about a duck that when it starts flopping around on the water like that, it just makes you want to empty your gun. What's the deal with that? You want him to be still. Oh my goodness. Boy, what a big old drake. Look like a 747. Pintails, mallards. This stuff started to grow on you. It's mid-January. It's mid-January, and we've escaped the flood. You got to be relentless. Relentlessness is the name of the game. Bring that old big drake. Look at old Jim there. Come here, Jim. Drop it. Yeah, you got it. I like it, dog. Oh man, that's just like eating Mama's homemade biscuit.
I wanted this duck. I want the pillow.
You can't beat a big old fat Susie to lay your head back up on. Again, it's like crawling up in your mother's arms. Yeah, he got straight up. Did you see him, Benny?
Huh?
You see him jump straight up? Well, he shouldn't have come back by that second time.
Now hit him a little. Cut it, somebody.
They do the same thing every time.
But look at the feathers right there. How many feathers come out of that duck? He's still flying out across. You got hung up in 1955 and you never climbed out in 1955. What happened? Huh?
I'm a slow talker. Slow walker and slow talker.
I saw some of them get hung in the 60s. They got hung up about 65, 66. But I guess evidently Benny's living proof. Some of them got hung up in the 50s.
I like that Patsy Cline music. Conway Twitty.
When we went down there to where was the steakhouse? What town in Texas down there? We all went down and ate.
Gorman.
Gorman. When we went to Gorman, Texas, and we were walking down the street, and they had loudspeakers pointed in both directions on Main Street, blaring out Patsy Cline. What's that song she used to sing?
Crazy.
Crazy. Loving you. And Benny, he was doing that little jig. I said, yep. This right here sums it all up right here. Patsy Cline blaring down both streets. It was the year, that was last year too, about the year 2000. They still had Patsy Cline blaring right down Main Street. I knew right then, I said, yep. We've done come to a slow paced world down here. Everybody laid back. They probably better off for it.
Oh yeah, I wish you still had to have T-models to get out of here.
That's what it is. Benny chose to stay and maintain the 50s. He liked the 50s. So he just got hung and stayed with it. Would have probably all been better off if everybody got locked in the 50s.
That's the reason I don't believe the Weather Channel and all that stuff, see.
Old Benny's still looking at them link weenies, you know, them popping weenies, them Wilson weenies.
I wish you wouldn't mention that. I'd like
Right
to have one. I could eat a 10-pound box of them right now.
That red rind cheese, and
Yeah.
that big string of them, they were light then. They wasn't
Yeah,
real red.
yeah.
That's supposed to put all that dye in them. They were light colored, and they pop when you bite them.
They quit making them.
They were just
Oh, they
too
still
good.
make them, but they got that red stuff in them.
Yeah, they ain't no good though. One
No,
time they quit making the good ones.
Yeah.
They kind of taste like bologna now.
Why would you quit making something? that
Government, boys,
people
government.
just kill for?
Same thing about everything. Government runs everything.
But them were some good weenies. I'm talking about you could make a meal, a breakfast. You could eat them all day long. You just never got burnt out on them.
Eat them cold or hot.
Cold or hot.
Get you some good cheese and crackers and peppermint and Wilson weenies and a big RC cola. And then top it off with a big baby Ruth. Duck. Locked up.
He's coming.
Cut it.
Cut it, Judge. Cut it.
Cut him, Phil. Cut him.
I'll get him. Don't be easy. This is Central Flyway. thorn tree central of the United States. And us and the ducks are right in the middle of it. Well, rack 'em.